Sexyy Red said she the modern day Boosie, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
I mean, I feel like she gave me my flowers, like I say. Like, I feel like she really gave me my flowers because Sexyy Red from the loop.
Mm-hmm.
March 22nd, we at the Boosie Bash. I need all the out because Big Sexy and I'm coming to see all the bad bitches. I love the bring the Boosie. I know Boosie can bring through.
Looks like the secret's out and Boosie's in deep. No more playing it cool because the leaked tape, yeah, it's everywhere now and Boosie's spiraling hard.
I got a lip gloss brand and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Booty hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice. And coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute and it's
Ever since that steamy moment with Sexy Plus hit the internet, things exploded in the worst way for him.
I bet she got HPV. I bet she done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry, cryopts, and whatever else that can contract.
Word on the street is Boosie didn't just have a wild night, he might have walked away with something extra, if you know what I mean. Let's talk about that one moment that had everybody's jaws on the floor. Boosie was acting real different when he laid eyes on Sexyy Red and that outrageous skin-tight outfit she had on. Her print, center stage, no filter, no shame. Boosie was grinning like he hit the lottery. That look he gave her, it was loud. People started putting pieces together like it was a puzzle game and Boosie wasn't hiding a thing. Chest out, everything showing, Sexyy Red came to turn heads and she did not miss. Then the whispers started. Did Boosie and Sexyy Red really hook up?
Boosie bad. Sexyy Red bad ass. Don't play no game.
Don't play with
it's
us.
A party and we turn it all the way.
It's a gangster party, bitch.
It's a gangster party. Get your shit together. Titties out, nipples out.
And even messier, did she give him something? Folks have been throwing those same accusations at her before, and now the same heat's chasing Boosie down. It all started when Boosie was clearly feeling himself too much. Sexyy Red pulled up barely dressed, rocking a fit so tight it left zero mystery. Her print was screaming from across the room. And Boosie, man lit up like a kid on Christmas, smiling from ear to ear. That wasn't just a friendly glance. That was a knowing stare like, yeah, I already been there. But wait, it gets even messier. Word is, Sexyy Red got heated after Boosie tried to act like their little fling never happened.
Can't get rid of that. If you fuck somebody that got this while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it. Why you lying? Do all your niggas know what's going on with you? Do you tell them you burn it, or do you lie to them like you did me? Or is you lying to them you did me? Or is you lying? Or did you lie to me? Did you lie? Did you tell them the truth?
So what did Sexyy Red allegedly do? Word is, she clapped back hard, and not in a way you can walk away from. People out here whispering that she gave Boosie something permanent, something he can't shake off, all out of spite, again, allegedly. But that rumor, it's spreading faster than gossip at a barbershop. And
like, ugh, what's going on? So then we both went to the doctor. Yeah, went to the doctor together. Yeah. And then we both was like, well, you two people. And he like, you two people too. I'm like.
And come on now. Boosie's always been wild with his mouth, talking reckless like it's a sport. So it's no surprise he didn't fess up to getting down with Sexyy Red. But now folks are saying he played with the wrong one, and she made sure he won't forget her ever. Real talk. Sexyy Red's name been buzzing in these streets for all the wrong reasons. There's talk about her being tied to Gucci Third Leg. Yeah, that dude who's got a rep for spreading more than just DMs. People say he's been handing out infections like mixtapes. So when folks started connecting the dots, it got ugly real quick. Now the word is Sexyy Red's been passing things around too. And Boosie? It's looking like he might be headed to the clinic real soon. If that's true, oof, that's a brutal L to carry. But should anybody be shocked? This ain't their first rodeo. These two been throwing sparks for a minute now. Let's not forget that wild time when Sexyy Red dropped that photo in bed next to some mystery dude rocking an ankle monitor. The internet lost its mind. Everybody swore it was Boosie laying up in that pic. To stir the pot even more, she hit the caption with her own bars. I like effing with Driller's Dreadhead K straight from her track. Yeah, she knew exactly what she was doing. Shake your dreads. Now come on, if that don't sound like straight up Boosie energy, what does? But once the rumors caught fire, Boosie wasn't having it. He rushed to X and threw shots posting, "I'm blocking all y'all fans asking if that's me in that picture with Sexyy Red. That ain't my ankle size or color." Yeah, he was big mad. Then he tried to clear his name by saying he was on vacation with his daughter at the time. But the fans, they weren't buying it at all. Especially since Boosie's worn an ankle monitor before. People pulled the receipts quick and they weren't letting him slide. And for the ones still saying Sexyy Red burning Boosie is a reach, listen close. This didn't even start with Boosie. A few months back, it was Sexyy Red's own ex who put her on full blast. Dude jumped on social media and claimed straight up she gave him an STD, and he didn't hold back, not even a little bit. Things got extra messy when he dropped receipts, a full-on phone call where he confronted her. And the convo? It was heated. He said, "Do all your ninjas know what's going on with you? Do you tell them ninjas you burning, or you lie to them like you did me? Can't get rid of that?" That audio went crazy. The moment it hit the internet, it was a wrap. Folks weren't giving Sexyy Red a second to breathe. The side eyes came fast and the backlash was loud. But Sexyy Red wasn't just gonna sit quiet while the internet tore her apart. She jumped on social media quick and clapped back saying, "It's not true, and y'all believe anything on this app." Still, let's keep it real. After that call, most people weren't trying to hear her out. The damage was already done, and her name was in the mess heavy. The damage was already done, and Boosie wasn't the only one tangled up in the mess. That phone call just added fuel to a whole stack of rumors already floating around. Sexyy Red's own ex had already put her out there, saying she'd been moving reckless for a minute, but honestly, that ain't even the wildest part, because Sexyy Red kinda exposed herself too, on her own terms. Yeah, she really said it out loud. Back in June 2023, she slid onto Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast and dropped some straight-up raw truth. No filters, no sugarcoating. She admitted, not once but twice, she caught chlamydia. She even gave the whole backstory like it was nothing, said she and her dude broke up because he was out doing the most, so they both started messing with other people. Then, when they got back together, boom, she got hit with it again. She said when they reunited, something didn't feel right, so they went to the doctor together, and guess what? They both tested positive. That moment, silent, awkward, straight up damn vibes. The doc told them what it was, and you already know the energy in that room shifted fast. Now look, mistakes happen, for real. But when you stack that on top of all the other stuff circling Sexyy Red's name, it's hard not to give it the side eye. The whole picture's looking real messy. And just when you think she'd lay low after all that, nope. Sexyy Red spun the block and dropped a lipstick line. But it wasn't just any regular glam drop. Nah. She named the shades after STDs. Yeah, for real. That move had people stunned. Like, who does that? Sexyy Red clearly isn't worried about keeping things cute. She's turning every scandal into a product. Yeah, you heard that right. Names like Yellow Discharge, Gonorrhea, and Cookie Juice, like what? Maybe in her mind this was some kind of bold, edgy marketing move, but to most people, it was straight up nasty. Folks were grossed out, calling it one of the most tone-deaf drops they'd ever seen. And now the real question is, how did Boosie not see any of this coming?
Sexyy Red looked like the type of girls like back in the days, like you walk in the room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was f***ing in here.
Maybe it's cause Sexyy Red always claimed she was the modern day Boosie, and he probably thought she was just wilding out on that same wild wave he used to ride. But even the street's been talking, and it's not just about who she's been with, it's what's being said about her smell. Chicago rapper Von Off 1700 didn't hold nothing back. He went public saying that after linking up with Sexyy Red, he couldn't wash the smell off, even after a whole shower. That ain't no light accusation. And he didn't sound like he was chasing clout, he sounded dead serious. But here's the wild part. All the major blogs and media pages, silent, like crickets. It's like they're trying to bury the whole thing, pretending it never happened. And it ain't just random folks jumping in. Even Lord Jamar had something to say. He came out swinging, saying Sexyy Red is just a pawn in a bigger game, a setup to tear down the culture. That claim had people looking sideways. Lord Jamar didn't sugarcoat nothing. He flat out said the industry is out here rewarding the lowest of the low and pushing Sexyy Red to the top because, in his words, she represents everything toxic. That's already a bold accusation, but he didn't stop there. He backed up Von Off 1700's claims about her hygiene too, saying she looks like the type where you walk in the room and something just smells off. It's got the internet buzzing, and not in a good way. Brutal, but it gets even crazier. Lord Jamar dropped a bomb when he claimed he saw a video of Sexyy Red straight up admitting her own stuff stank. Now, whether that clip actually exists or it's just talk from the streets, who knows? But Jamar, he wasn't backing down one bit. He said, "I seen the video where she said her own was stinking. Did you see that?" And from the way he said it, man sounded dead serious. And just when it felt like the smoke couldn't get any thicker, Jamar went full-on conspiracy mode. He said Sexyy Red might be an industry plant. Yup, according to him, she was dropped into the spotlight on purpose to push all the wrong messages. Gang culture, baby mama drama, and even sketchy pharma agendas. And that kind of claim got folks looking real close at what the industry's really on these days. But Sexyy Red wasn't about to let that ride without a clapback. Instead of responding directly to Von Off 1700's nasty claims, she swerved the whole convo and said, "Ask Chief Keef if my kitty stank." Wait, what? Out of nowhere, she threw Chief Keef into the fire. The second she said his name, the internet lit up. People were like, why bring him into this unless he was part of it too? And just like that, the streets started buzzing even louder. Now folks are saying maybe Von Off 1700 wasn't the only one who got close. Allegedly, Chief Keef might have tapped in too. And let's not pretend like there ain't history there. The rumor's been bubbling for a minute. They've worked on music, been seen together, and those fresh selfies? Yeah, those pics had people talking. Sexyy Red was looking real cozy, booed up in his chain, cheesing like it was cuffing season. And let's not play dumb, they weren't giving just friends energy, not even close. When a woman throws on a man's chain, that usually means something. In this situation, it definitely didn't look like no just homies type of vibe. People started asking real quick, is Chief Keef her man or what? Once the internet got spinning with rumors, Sexyy Red hopped on IG trying to clean it up. She claimed her and Chief Keef were like siblings. But nobody was buying that story. Especially not when she was out here throwing shade at Chief's rumored fling, King Von's sister Kayla B. Like, if y'all really just siblings, why you salty about who he's flirting with?
Chief, he wasn't your boyfriend.
I mean, all is my boyfriend. That's period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I got a lot of boyfriends. I'm just saying, no, I don't. I'm just saying.
No, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That was your man now?
Yeah.
That don't add up. Then, boom! Sexyy Red flipped the internet upside down again. She jumped back on Instagram, flexing Chief Keef's chain again, but this time, she tucked it into her panties. Her caption? "We go together now, give me a kiss." And just like that, chaos. The whole timeline exploded. People were like, what even is this? It was giving everything but sibling energy. Chief Keef stayed quiet for the most part, didn't say a word publicly, but then he popped up at one of her music video shoots. Now say what you want, but that move definitely had folks thinking there's way more going on behind the scenes. From the jump, their vibe been giving way more than just music collabs. And just when it felt like this saga couldn't get any messier, enter Charleston White. He came in reckless as ever, straight up calling Sexyy Red a 304. Yeah, you know what that means. And he wasn't done there. He even said she's out here leading Angel Reese down the wrong path. He said before Sexyy Red popped up, Angel Reese was all about that court life, locked in, laser-focused, future legend energy. But now, folks are saying she's been hanging with Sexyy Red a little too much. The game day fits turned into full-on thirst traps, and her whole image started shifting hard. Charleston White didn't bite his tongue, not even close. He straight up asked, why gonorrhea? Like, why name a whole lipstick shade after that? The way this story keeps unfolding, it's wild beyond wild. After looking at everything that's gone down, it's no surprise Boosie's out here moving like a man under pressure. Sources close to him are saying he's breaking down, and it ain't just because of the rumors, it's that footage. Yup, the tape is what really cracked him. Before it was just gossip, folks throwing theories, but now, there's actual proof floating out there, and people ain't just whispering anymore, they're reacting hard. With Sexyy Red's name already caught up in so much chaos, and her being linked to just about everybody and their cousin, getting tied to her right now is the last thing Boosie needed.
Why gonorrhea?
Because my friend, she had gonorrhea, and she called me and told me about it, and then I'm like, I was in the midst of making some lip gloss. She told me what color it was green, so I'm like, you got no green lip gloss, I'm gonna make you some green lip gloss.
Don't listen. She can't do nothing but play basketball. I ain't the reason why I went to start setting. I be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want to.
This whole thing, it's beyond messy. There's no spinning it. Boosie's rep was already hanging by a thread from all the wild stuff he's been caught up in, and this just turned the whole mess into a straight-up dumpster fire. Bet he's regretting every single text, every meetup, every second he ever spent around her. Especially now that people got receipts, footage, timestamps, and a whole internet full of opinions. But now it's your turn. What do you think really went down? Were Boosie and Sexyy Red creeping way before any of us even had a clue? And those STD rumors, are they just messy industry noise, or is there something real behind all this? Now, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe.